Hi, this videocast is an overview of the new media features in Affino 5.5. We can now navigate, for example, by having a drill down to content, as well as going through the main content drill down. So here I'm looking at the different media albums. You can see how much content with this is within each album and how many subsections, etc. So you get a good feel immediately in a visual way of what's there. If I go into community media, and I can drill down and I can see the different members of the community, and I can find myself. Now drill down to a level where there's only media, and immediately it recognizes that and it opens up those media. Now if I go over any item, so for example e-promotion dashboard, then it will immediately bring that up for me, and it brings up the main media element itself, which in this case is a picture. I can see it's a PNG. I can see when it was created, the main metadata around that. I can view that and edit it. I can edit the master file. I can upload a new file entirely. I can add a new asset, and we can see here on the right hand side all the various media assets. And we generate all of these things automatically. So when you upload a media item, then depending on the upload profile, you specify what media assets you're going to generate. So here we have numerous thumbnails. So I can see it's a content thumb, a media library thumbnail. So some things are kind of core system. But then when you get down to the content thumbnails, you can remove those assets. You can create copies of it. And if I hit a copy, then I can paste that asset to any other media item. I can always regenerate the thumbnail. Say I update the media upload profile and I want to have different form factors for the media assets, then I can hit to regenerate at any time. But also I can go and look and edit, so we can see the image itself, and we have the ability to resize. We can drag and drop resize it, so just manually drag it around. We can select to keep proportion so we don't lose it. We can also hard code in the different pixel sizes, and if I decide not to do it, I can just cancel it. A very nice spec is that we can put in a border. This will put a pixel border inside, so we can say just okay, put a 1 pixel border, and we select the color to be black, and then we now have with this particular media item asset a black border, and if I hit save, let's go in and you'll see that it's regenerated that particular item. But you can do that in any kind of way, and there's really a lot of freedom in how you navigate. And then I can go back up a level. We introduced a new list view as well as the grid view, and list view you actually get more information on each one of the items. You can see the type, you can see when it was created and who created that. So it's a useful way of navigating through your content. Now if I go to the advanced search, we refined that a little bit. It's still fundamentally the same, but I can say show me just my multimedia, and it will literally do that, show me the videos that I've uploaded. So here's a previous video cast, but also whatever YouTube videos I maybe have worked with. So if I click on a YouTube video, I can click to launch that separately, but I can also see all the media assets that Affino has generated to go with that particular video. But you should get the idea that it's actually now really fast and easy to navigate to pretty much any content within the media side of Affino. Other aspects are still there from before. You can generate thumbnails from videos, from PDFs, etc. You can upload preview videos, and all these things work very effectively now. Now another aspect which is completely new in this version is the media dashboard. And there's kind of 4 key widgets that we have for media, but then there's a whole lot of related video widgets that we can use as well. So we can highlight the top media, and if I go and I look at some of the options here, then you can filter just by your own media, by what channel, so focusing on a media library, specify how many media items you want to look at, default view, so you can specify when you want a simple list, a grid, or a graphical view of it, and you can always specify the default time frame for that particular view. Now if I expand on that, then I can see the media items. I can flip between the different ways of viewing these then, and then I can just restore that, or I can minimize it as well. Now we're showing the top media within a particular time frame, as in is this the most popular media that's been displayed in the last week, the top rated media, and there's different ways of that. Is it by, you can order it by the most ratings or by the highest starred ratings, etc. You can actually see the media views, and you can focus in on individual media libraries, change the time frame, change how it's presented, and also an overview just of the latest media. Now you can focus this in on drill it down to media libraries, or even down to individuals, so you can focus on why this person's uploaded this particular media. Now there are other elements, like top media contributors. Now this is a community widget, and then I can see the top media contributor this month. It's been myself. I've uploaded 50 odd media items. With this, we can export as a PDF, we can export as a XML, but that also allows us to email dashboards to other users, and we can of course print it off. Now we've had to generate different uploaders for Internet Explorer and Safari and Firefox to match with their security models, and we're continuously having to refine it. But the way the system works now is very effective. We know it. We've tested in all the latest browsers, and it works across all of them, and it's incredibly secure in the sense that we know that this particular file that's being uploaded is coming from a particular domain. There's no way of sidetracking or bypassing that particular security. So we're very happy with that, and it's been updated again, and I'm sure we'll have to do that continuously as the new browsers come out and as security models and browser bugs come up. Now, a very cool feature in the latest release is the slideshow feature. So it's a way of enhancing the way media is presented. Now the whole album view throughout has been improved, and we can now see the number of views, we can see who created it, and it's clickable, and we can see where things have been rated. There's nothing that's been rated in this particular page, but where things have been rated, they're starred, and you can see how popular things are. So for example, when you go to highest rated, etc., you can spot them. Now the other thing is that we've introduced a preview, and if I hit the slideshow icon, then I can page between different images on a particular album view, and I think some of the images are quite big in this instance, so I'm not going to do too much paging. There you go, similar sized, and you can page back and forward between these images, and you don't have to go and actually view each individual image anymore. Now another thing which is very cool that we integrated with this is the smile feed. Now rather than pop up cool iris which will break the presentation, here's one I prepared earlier, and you get a feel for how you can see the page, and we just present the 200 latest odd items within any album that is basically accessible to the public, and then you have this brilliant cool iris integration, and gives you a really nice view of any media library. You can tailor the icon, and you can turn it on and off, so you have flexibility in how you present that. Now we've done two key improvements there. The first one is, well, I say two, but there's about 10 which are all kind of tied into it. Now the first one is that every media item now has perfect title, it has perfect SEO friendly URL, you can set the metadata so you can tag the media item now, and all that information goes through. That's it. Those are the key enhancements, and they really make it much easier to work with media in this latest version.